this next one is gonna start from 3/4 mount, right? So I'm gonna be all the way in 3/4 mount, right? All the way up here. She has my foot trapped. Now, you guys train at 10th Planet, obviously, right, with that foot trap, you guys know where you can take it, right? You can drop that butterfly hook in, walk myself out, start rolling for the truck, taking the back, looking for twisters, right? So that being said, a lot of times when I get here, people know that's gonna happen, but I'll still drop into that. I'll still drop into that. I don't know, also, only time I shoot a full roll from here is if I'm going to take the back all at once. Like if I'm gonna shoot here and kick this down and go all the way to the back, that's when I'll shoot that. If I'm looking to play the truck position, I'm gonna drop this down here and start to get into this right here, start to get into my fishnet. So that way when I roll her over here and get into this, I can start attacking right away or start holding her in here so I can start looking for my calf cranks and all that stuff, right? But sometimes a lot of times I'll just catch this back and I'll bring my arm and start chilling here. Now, Grace might put her arm behind my back, right? A lot of times people will do so and try to roll me over, right? And they'll try to roll me over here, right? That'll happen sometimes, right? And I might get like a back take, or I'm looking for arm triangle, right? And then you guys know this is my favorite move. When I get this arm triangle, look how I have my legs locked. I'm not in like a standard position where I'm in mount, right? Which I could go back to mount, but I just have the angle here. And I'm laying flat, and it's gonna be very hard for Grace to turn away from me, all right? So I hook this up, and then whatever happens, I'll just stay in nice and tight. I sit to my butt, and then look, I'm just shooting this arm through, boom, catching it, and then I jump up on top, and then I keep that grip, and then I can get the finish, right? You guys already seen, I posted a million different arm triangle videos already, right? Or what happens sometimes is people from here pull their arm through, like pull your arm through, Grace, and then they'll force themselves to get back up on top, which happens a lot. And in that case, I'll usually just grab onto a guillotine here. Head and arm guillotine, throw my legs up and start looking for the finish. Sometimes you do get the finish, right? Sometimes you won't, but I'll keep it anyways. And if I feel like in this spot with this head and arm, I can always take it to a sweep. I can always put that butterfly hook back in, sweep that way. I can start taking her this way with 100% and then looking to come back to the back. That's always possible too, right? So that's kind of what I meant by in the last video when I said, if you bring them into your routes, right? If you get into that position, you get to that 3/4 mount and I start looking for that arm triangle, but if she rolls me over, it's not that big of a deal, right? You can also lead it to rubber guard, right? So Eddie always says a lot of his best rubber guard players are people who can actually get to rubber guard. So here's an opportunity. I'm looking for arm triangle, or like I said, I can always take truck. But if she pulls her arm through and starts to sit up on me, right? Just take the front headlock just in case. Take this head and arm guillotine, right? Let's say it's not working. I know her head's gonna come out of here. She starts to posture up, and then boom, I just trap that up, and now I'm back in rubber guard, and I can start playing all my different fun stuff from there, right, if you want, right? So that's another spot where it's like, you're damned if you do and damned if you don't. I can either take the truck, try to go arm triangle, they go the other way, head and arm, and then I'm sweeping them, or trying to take the back.